Hello, let's get into our video for today. My video, well, before I jump into it, if I seem a little agitated, don't worry about it. Just school. It's getting to me, and other circumstances are making life a little unbearable, but I got about a month left and it's almost done, so that's all that really matters, and I just really need to hunker down, get them good grades, and it's pushing my brain to the limits, pushing my patience over the edge, honestly. But nonetheless, we got worldly issues going on right now. Some good news. Charlie Gard, I talked about him a few days ago. Is this little boy who needed an operation, and the hospital that he was in was not able to cater to him, and they were preventing him from seeking help elsewhere. But it seems like God shined a light on them, and they are now being able to go to fly to America for their treatments. So that's amazing. That's very blessed. Hashtag Charlie Gard, that little boy. That's kind of sad to have a life-threatening disease, and only one hospital is willing to do an experimental procedure. And the hospital you're currently located in, the place that you're currently located in, is preventing you from seeking that help, and that's a huge bummer, big old bummer. Another bummer, really, is the acid attacks, plural. There's been a massive amount of acid attacks going on, and in Europe they don't really have harsh regulations towards them, and neither does anybody else. These chemicals are easy to come by, they're relatively cheap. You don't need to register, like say you're gonna buy some Drano, you don't need to register yourself to buy some Drano. Like, to say if you were to buy a gun, a 40 cal, I don't know, you need to register yourself. Most definitely need to register yourself for that. So it's easier for attackers to pick these up and cause some disfigurement among their victims. And there was a big little thing in Philip DeFranco's video the other day, and he was talking about how, like, they should serve a death penalty, which honestly I believe that too. You're really somebody up for life, and in return you get a slap on the wrist, because it's not a real homicide. It's just a bodily harm crime, and you don't get as much time, as much as a penalty, and really not any of the harsh benefits that these harsh chemicals cause. And good lord, it's despicable how these people get away with it. Imagine getting half of your face torn off, just eaten away by harsh acids, and your attacker is still at large. He posts a $1,000, $2,000 bailout, and he's good to go to the Home Depot and hit his next victim. And usually, it's usually a close person, that who the attacker and assailant is. They're usually somebody that's close, because they know your routine. They have like a little bottle with them. They're not just carrying a big old vat with them, just ready to create a big old massacre of it. Unless that's what they do. Maybe they hook up a hose to it or something and just spray people down with it, which would be ridiculous, because walking around with something like that should be very obvious. It should be punishable by law as well. So hopefully they push something here in the future. The future holds everything. I say that a lot. I realize I do say the future holds a lot of hope, and I really hope it does. The future is usually bleak, but sometimes you can look past that horizon and view something unexpected. And I hope everyone can find a little light at the end of their horizon, or a light at their end of their tunnel. Go ahead and hit that comment, like, subscribe, and I will see your beautiful faces. Not really, though. I can't see your screen. You can only see mine, but I'll see you, hopefully, in the next video. Bye-bye.